What is going on, everyone? Chris with Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture. Another video checking out what I think is a pretty awesome collection here posted on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to break this down and we're going to see if this collection is worth what this seller is asking. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please take the time to do so. Check out all the links in the description below as well, including the link to my Whatnot storefront. Now, again, not doing live auctions. I'm listing new books on my storefront for buy it now. Every week, I accept offers. And also, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I have been doing bargain bundles. I did some Bronze Age Amazing Spider-Man and Iron Man for an individual the other day, and I think I sold them all the Iron Mans for like less than $2 a book. Guys, I am really just trying to move stuff. If you're interested, check out the Whatnot store. Hit me up on Instagram. If you're not on Whatnot, use that link below to sign up, and you can get $10 off of your first purchase from any seller on the app. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this. So, unfortunately, this is a Chicago pickup only. I wish I was in Chicago because I would definitely go check this collection out. Now, they said, I don't have a list and can't ship 1960s to 2020s comic collection. Okay. So also they are asking $3,000. And he's got roughly, probably, like it states here, probably just over 5,000 books. So if it's right at 5,000 and you're paying the 3,000, that's 60 cents a book. Now, if you guys watch my videos, you know how I break this down. 60 cents a book is still higher than a standard wholesale reseller purchase price. You know, if you bring it into an LCS or you're trying to hawk off in bulk to a wholesaler, unless it's like Golden Age, of course, and then unless it's like all Silver Age, again, you're looking at anywhere from a dime to 20 cents a book, even for good stuff, on average. Now, of course, what I always do is you got to look if there's keys. And I know even LCS and resellers will, boost up a premium sometimes for keys. Let's look at what we can see here in this collection, though. And right away, you can see first appearance of Adam, Adam Warlock, Captain America, number 100, the first Cap issue, Scarlet Spider and the Web of Spider-Man, and then the drug issue of Green Lantern. Now, you got some cool Marvel Triple Action and stuff. These are all the 1970s reprints of the Legacy runs. Really good stuff right here. You can see in this box here too. This is I forget. It's not the. I think it's the second appearance of J. Jonah Jameson as Man-Wolf. Amazing Spider-Man, what is that, 124, something like that. Solid book. You got some Bronze Age Fantastic Four. I like what I see. Right up here, you have another, this is like Marvel Super Action or Team Up, whatever, reprints. So, again, I'm liking what I see right here so far. New picture, but same books. You got some more Fantastic Four in the corner there. Same books. I really wish some of the stuff not bagged and boarded though, right? Same stuff. This box looks like it says Aquaman. I don't know. Here we go. Some Marvel Team Up. Love some Marvel Team Up. Marvel Team Up isn't reprints. That's, Marvel Team Up for a long time, I believe, was kind of overlooked, man. It is a Spider-Man ongoing series, and I almost have a full run. I love Marvel Team Up. This comic is beat the hell up. You see another Bronze Age Marvel comic to the left here, not in a bagger board, and just beat the hell up. So that's another concern of mine that I'm seeing when looking at these pictures here. So that's all we have, though. Right? I like what I see, but what is it when sellers post big lots like this? You probably see the best of what they have. So for $3,000 right here alone, you might have, I mean, that cap, I can't even tell, but I'm going to assume that cap is probably pretty beat up. I mean, you might, unless this is really high grade, have about $500 in these few books right here. Okay? And that's it. Now, they did say there's some 1960s books. This could be them all. We got 3 right here, 3 keys. We see a lot of 1970s stuff. Most of it's not very much value because it's the reprints. How much Amazing Spider-Man is there? How much Fantastic Four is there? How much of it is 12, 15, 20, 25 to 60 cent silver to bronze age stuff? We don't know. But what I would say is this. At 60 cents a book, just from looking at what I see, if I was in Chicago, I would be hopping right over there to look at this. Is this seller wrong for asking 60 cents for this many books? Absolutely not. But I am going to be forced to assume, and I haven't communicated with the seller at all, but I'm going to assume that the majority of this collection is probably mid-1980s and up. Which means it's probably worth about 10 cents a piece if you're buying in bulk. Okay? Again, we don't know. But that's the trouble with online posts like this and only seeing a few picks. But I'm going to play devil's advocate here. What's really good about this for this guy is not posting too much, giving away too much. It's actually going to attract local buyers to actually come see him. Now imagine it is mostly modern stuff. This is the best that he has. And it's mostly modern stuff. He is going to have a better opportunity of having a buyer say, okay, well, let me ponder this. Let me give you an offer, rather than saying, oh, this is all modern crap. Yeah, I pass. Or automatically lowball them in the comments section or in his DMs without even coming to look. So I kind of like how this seller is playing this. This isn't, you guys have seen my videos where these sellers are just asking outrageous prices. You know, like $2, $3, $4 a book, 40, even if it's like $40,000 for 50,000 comics, which is less than $1 a book, but it's all, 90s and up. Like somebody would rather buy a few copies of Amazing Fantasy 15. It ain't happening. $3,000 isn't too much to where if you go, if you're local, see this guy and you're there, you might be able to cut that in half. Say, hey, look, if it ain't that great, I'll give you $1,500 cash right now. That's 30 cents a book. And again, that is more doable if you are a reseller or a dealer to flip and make some money back. Also, this is kind of in that mid-range area where even though it's a good amount of books, 5,000, and when you start getting into the triple zeros, into 1,000 plus, that's a lot of money for any collector. And I always say collectors, when you sell in bulk, you don't attract collectors, you attract resellers. But if he was able to accept like a $1,500 or an $1,800 offer, this might be good for a collector to where they're not breaking too much bank. And maybe they would be interested in reselling some of it to get a little bit of that money back. So what is my final take on this collection? To be honest, I really, really wish I had more pictures and more knowledge of what he had in there. And a question that I usually ask is, how much percentage of it is Silver Age? How much percentage of it is Bronze Age? How much percentage of it, and how much percentage of it is modern, obviously? How much percentage is Marvel, DC, and then indie? There's independent stuff. Because it allows me to evaluate the price better. If he was able to ship, this is an individual that would probably be responding to DMs and sending all that information. But again, he only wants local. And by only giving us the little, dangling the carrot with what we see here, he's actually doing himself good by getting people to say, I'm really curious. Let me drive down to see where this guy is. So my final take is this. I can't make a clear yes or no, this is worth it, this isn't, but it's worth a peek, and it could be something. If this guy has, if it's the majority silver and bronze, if it's more than 50%, and there's a lot more, not even necessarily keys, but just a lot more like A-list titles like Fantastic Four and the Amazing Spider-Man, I still probably would negotiate. You know, I would say, you will, what's up? 2,000. Nah, 2,700 as low as I can go. 2,500, something like that. But if I still think it's worth it, I might, and he's not willing to budge, who knows? I might still take it for the 3K. If it's mostly modern stuff, even with these few keys right here, there's probably no way that I'm paying more than, 15 to 20 cents a book. At best. So that's my take. Let me know what you all think in the comments below with what you know. If you're in the Chicago area, would you be driving down to see this collection? And what would need to be in there in order for you guys to, make an offer, and what would that offer be? Again, thank you all for watching. Check out the Whatnot link. Make me some offers. Send me some DMs on Instagram and let me bundle you up some stuff for dirt cheap. Thank you all again. Be well, and until next time.